President sending 50 Special Forces operators into Syria. You've talked a lot about what you would do as president when it comes to fighting ISIS. What do you think of the president's plan to send in these 50 operators?
Well, first of all, it's a recognition that you cannot have a successful bombing campaign without people on the ground telling you where to place the bomb. So he's sort of come to reality. On the other hand, it's also too little too late. And I think this is a reflection of the reality that when America does not act, when we do not lead, as we have not in the last 3 years under this president, our options become very constrained and the situation becomes more dangerous. I'm glad he did this, but we still do not have a strategy in Syria. We do not have a strategy to deal with ISIS. I've laid mine out. So as a result, the situation is far more complicated than it was 3 years ago when he started talking big about Bashar al-Assad must go and red lines cannot be crossed. And now we have Russia and Iran in the middle of Syria calling the shots. When we do not lead, the world becomes a much more dangerous and tragic place, and we are seeing that in Syria.
Russia is bombing the same rebels that we'll be training and advising. If U.S. troops get caught up in a Russian bombing attack, what should the president do?
Well, you know, the president has said that he doesn't believe in no-fly zones, for example, and of course no-fly zones are very effective. They have been effective in the past, and we need to establish one, and we need to make it crystal clear to Vladimir Putin that our jets will fly when and where they want, that our troops cannot be threatened in any way by Russia. But so far, this president has done none of that, although he and his Secretary of State continue to talk to Russia, which is inexplicable to me, because it's pretty clear that the Russians, while they're talking to us, are also lying to us. We need to act now in a way that sends an unmistakable message. And it is why, as President of the United States, in addition to having a strategy in Syria and for ISIS, I would also be rebuilding the Sixth Fleet right under Vladimir Putin's nose, rebuilding the missile defense program in Poland, because he must see strength and resolve from the United States of America, and he has not.